All golfers have a hope to get better, but you need more than hope. You need a plan. And this video outlines your score improvement plan.
Statistics are used in all sports to measure performance, set goals, and track your progress. In all sports but amateur golf. The pros track all their statistics using ShotLink, and they will tell you that these statistics play a major role in helping them design their game improvement strategy. The OnTarget Game Improvement System first develops a scoring profile to determine those areas of your game contributing most to your high scores. This is done by tracking the shots you hit on the course in 4 areas: driving, approach shots, the short game shots around the green, and your putting. Golf is 4 games in one, and your scoring profile objectively measures and compares your skill scores in those 4 games and identifies your strengths and weaknesses. Now first let's look at your driving performance in both distance and accuracy. The distance you hit with your best drives is good enough to score well. You don't necessarily need to hit your best drive better, just more often. During your round, you hit 50% of the fairways, and for all of the par 4s, you had a remaining distance to the green of less than 175 yards. You're hitting adequate distance and a good number of fairways. I would set a statistical goal for your driving to be to hit 60% of the fairways. Now let's look at your approach shot performance. During the round, we hit approach shots only from the fairway, and the majority of shots were from 150 yards or closer. Your statistical goal for the approach shot is to hit 60% of the greens from 100 and 150 yards when you're hitting from the fairway. One of the benefits of attending the school is you received a 1-year membership to the OnTarget Golf Association, which gives you access to PowerTracker, which makes keeping this statistic very easy. Now let's look at your chip and pitch shot performance. Golf is about hitting targets. With driving, your target is the fairway. With approach shots, your target is the green. Your target for chip and pitches is to hit it close enough to give yourself a reasonable chance to make the first putt. That target is at least 18 feet from the hole and ideally less than 9 feet. During the round, you hit 33% of your short game shots inside of 18 feet and 25% inside of 9 feet. This is an area that, if improved, would have a dramatic effect on lowering your score. Your statistical goal for your short game is to hit inside of 9 feet 40% of the time.
Now let's look at your putting statistics.
During your round, you had 4 3-putts, which is 23% of the holes you scored, which is about 1 3-putt for every 4 holes played. And 53% of your first putt stopped within 3 feet of the hole. Improving your putting statistics is another way you can lower your score. Your statistical goal for putting is to track the performance of all first putts that are further than 18 feet from the hole and have 70% of them stop within 1 yard of the hole. Keeping this statistic is easy when using PowerTracker. Next in the OnTarget system is to prioritize the most important areas to work on first. I gave you statistical goals in each area, but what statistical goals are the most important to reach? I want my students to have 1 full swing project and 1 short game project. Your full swing project is to hit 60% of the fairways with your drive. Your short game project is to hit 45% of your short game shots inside of 9 feet. Once these goals are met, we can look again at your overall statistics and set new goals and projects. Now that we've identified the problem areas and have set some statistical goals to achieve, we need to identify what's causing our current problem and implement a correction. To reach your goal in your full swing project, you will need to make the changes I described in your full swing report. This will require at least 1 session to establish the change and learn the drills to do in your practice sessions. You will probably need a follow-up a few weeks after that to make sure you are still on track. During both the first session and any follow-up sessions, I want to also work on your short game project. This work will be to continue the fundamentals we covered in the school on your short game. Part of the OnTarget system also is to continue tracking your statistics when you play a round of golf. By attending the golf school, you now have a 1-year membership to the OnTarget Golf Association website, which has my PowerTracker where you can easily record your statistics. The member side of the website is in the final stages of our newest update and will be ready to use shortly. When it is, I will send you the log information you need and the tutorials that show how to use PowerTracker. The email I am sending will show you several options to choose from on which lesson program might be best for your situation.